Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to my player career mode. This is the brand new series for FIFA 18 on my channel, and today we are going to be going through the early stages, maybe the preseason games as well, of setting up the career mode. So let's jump straight into the player career mode. I'm not doing a manager one just yet, but I will do one of those at some point, and you guys can kind of interact with me. So here it is. People have been asking me what club will I be joining. I did do Chelsea on the last one, but I'm doing something completely different. I want to try and get a starting lineup and work my way up in the world. So here we go. I'm going to be going with an Austrian team in the Bundesliga, or the O-Bundesliga, Red Bull Salzburg. You may be thinking, why that? Well, I really do like the city, Salzburg. I've been there a couple of times, and I felt that that's a team I want to try and work my way up from. And I feel like in Austria, in that sort of league, it'll be quite a good starting place to kind of go with. And it kind of just shows you the expectations of the club. It's a domestic success is critical. Continental is success is medium, and then you got brand exposure medium, financial low, youth development very low. So it's not got the best of transfer budgets, but it's something that I don't really have to worry about being a player. So we're going to go ahead and just swap this and jump straight into it anyway. I'm going to do world class 4 minutes because I don't really like doing too long of a game, because obviously if you're recording a lot of videos in one day, it does take a long time when you've got a long half. So going to go ahead and create my pro. I'm going to go through and create the guy that I usually go with. So I'm going to create myself. So we're going to put Nick, and then we're going to go ahead surname, and then Rix. People ask me how I got Rixy. It's just literally as simple as adding a Y onto my surname, and I just kept getting called that throughout school, and it kind of just stuck as a nickname, and I really like it. So, you know, you can't really complain, can you? So December 21st, 1997 is wrong. It's December 21st, 1994 is my birthday. Hair. So hair, we're going to go with probably my usual one. So that is slicked back. Yeah, that's correct. And then the colour. Facial hair, I go full beard. And then that colour is correct, that. And then what I do is I get my jaw. I narrow that a little bit, and I'll make it a bit more defined. And that's perfect. Complexion, I put that to that one. A bit more tan. Goalkeeper, because it's a goalkeeper career mode. Always the thing that I do, something I'm known for. The build I'm going to go for is 6'5", 187 pounds. And right-footed. There we go. That's my pro done. Did it pretty quickly. Don't want to be spending too much time for you guys, you know, just going through this early stage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to this loading, because obviously it's going to take a little while to load. And I'm going to cut to the menu in a second. Alright, so here we go. That is all loaded and saved. And we've got a breaking on the right-hand side. I really do like this, actually. It's a new feature that I've added in. Rixy excited to shine for club and country. Look at that. That's a great little picture, to be honest. If I could use that as a thumbnail, that'd be awesome. I do like that. So Rixy excited to shine for club and country. The latest addition to Red Bull Salzburg, Rixy has expressed his desire to play for his home country above all else. He says, "I am ready, living my childhood dream of becoming a professional football player, and of course all my focus would be on doing the best job I can for Red Bull Salzburg. There's nothing like pulling on your nation's shirt, so I hope I can play well and get noticed by the England manager in the near future." That is what I said. So I really like that. I kind of like that it kind of gives you breaking news. I think that's a really cool feature now. It kind of, you can read through all of them as well. So you can see here, Manchester United see the deal for Lukaku. Obviously the real news. So I'm going to go ahead back and have a look at this. So we've got the table here. So we're going to be playing the first games in the Champions Trophy against Wergem. I don't know how to pronounce that. Or Zolte. I can't pronounce any of those teams, to be honest. So I kind of apologise for that. I'm not really up to date with the language, but you know, you guys can read them. That's what it is. That's who I'm going to be playing. When it comes to pronouncing it in game, that's going to be definitely very interesting. So let's take a look at our inbox for the league expectations for the season from the manager. So let's go ahead and look at the objectives. So here we go. Primary objective is to keep an average match rating of a 7.8 or better. That's quite reasonable. I feel I can do that. Clean sheets, achieve at least 15 clean sheets in this term. And then try to concede no more than 1.4 goals per game. Maintain no less than 2.9 saves to 1 goal conceded ratio. Pretty reasonable stuff, to be honest. I can't really complain with that. That's pretty reasonable. Something that I can try and work on throughout this. No need to look at that. And obviously settings, sliders, it's going to be an issue that I'm going to just have to play around with it. I'm going to kind of show you guys what I'm going to be doing to start with and see how this goes, because obviously we just want it to really flow. We don't really want the game to be really boring. If there's no chances, then you know, you kind of want it. You just want a lot of action. So I'm just going to play around with these and see what I can really do. So I've kind of changed them a little bit. So that's what I'm going to be going for in the first game when it comes to it. So take a look at the calendar real quick. So as you can see here on Saturday, and then we play our game on Wednesday, Kasim Pasa or something, and then you got this one as well in the cup, and then we've got Wajem as well, and then it goes into the league, and we're away for 2 weekends in a row against Wolfsburg and also Lask Linz as well. So that's league games after the pre-season. So it should be pretty good. I could sim to after pre-season. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys vote for that now. If you want me to sim the pre-season and go straight into the league, then I'm going to put a poll on the screen right now in the top right-hand corner. Click that, vote for what you think, and also you can comment down below as well. You're giving me your opinions as well, because the next episode I'm going to be playing all of my pre-season games and working my way through that. So let's go ahead and look at everything else. So player stats. Let's look at the players. That was obviously not started yet. Where's the one I'm looking for? Team stats. Kind of. This is our team here, so it just gives you an idea of who's in the squad. None of the names that I can really pronounce, but either way, we've got a pretty decent squad in depth. I'm going to have to try and find a way to pronounce them. I'm going to have to research some of the players a little bit more as well to give you guys the best in-game commentary as possible. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a bit of training, because obviously we've got time before the preseason begins to get in a bit of training, because I'm only sitting on a 70 rating at the moment. So I really want to just try and work on that a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a goalkeeper basics to start with, and then I'm going to do a medium defending the crosses, and I'm going to start these. I'm actually going to play these as well, so you guys can watch these, because some people like to watch them, some people don't. If you don't like to watch them, you can let me know down below, and I will sim them in future. But I feel like I just want to try to show you guys some of the new skill games if you haven't seen it already. On this, my goalie is currently invisible, so I'm now in. But I want to kind of go through this catalogue in a minute as well, and kind of increase my pro a little bit. With some of the new look, because I don't want to really be wearing the shorter sleeves with white EA boots and everything like that, because it's not really the best of look, is it? It's not my favourite. That was a hell of a shot there. It feels nice. There's new animations on the goalkeeping, if you guys haven't known already. It's not the same as it was on the beta or the demo, so don't have to worry about that too much. If you played that, you know that if you dive the wrong way, you will literally dive in the wrong way and you just completely flop out the way. But on here, it's slightly assisted. It's not fully assisted, so it's slightly assisted. You've got to time stuff right. But I've got an A for performance on that, so that's pretty decent. So we're going to go ahead and just train the next player. Defend the crosses. This one is a new skill game that has been added into FIFA 18. So this one, it's basically, as it says, we're going to be defending crosses, going to work and come out for them and whatnot, and just see what we can do. And that I think that went through my legs. I'm not sure. This one's kind of more of a... You gotta get really lucky, because like that, it's just like you gotta either come out or you gotta stay on your line, but you don't have time to come out, and it's just you just get absolutely ruined. To put it that way, that you do get ruined, especially as a low rated as well. That you just don't really have the chance. Like here, like they're like a few yards out, and it's like you're not gonna really get the ball. But I'm gonna try keep coming out for him and keep working on it a little bit. Obviously, in game it's completely different. You won't have to worry about a striker being right on you like that. Like, it's just, you get a bit unlucky, obviously, but it's just trying to get as many points as possible, just so your training is kind of worthwhile. I didn't really save that. I don't know what really happened there. So that wasn't as good. That was only a C. So the result was here. You got an A and a C. So it's kind of good. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some couple more drills as well. Can't do any more of those, but what can I do? I don't really need any of this, so I'm actually not gonna bother with that. I'm gonna go ahead and quit the training process. So that's pretty good training anyway to start with. So it kind of gets me pretty much started, ready for the pre-season that's going to be coming up. I can obviously train a little bit more before that, but I'm at 70 rated. I'm not really too fussed with going up anymore throughout pre-season. Obviously, I'll get some accomplishments as I work my way through that, and it will go really well. So what I'm going to do now as well is I'm going to go ahead and go onto the catalogue, and I'm going to be getting a couple of things for my pro, because obviously you can buy things for player career. So I'm going to go for the undershirt and buy rematch ability. So obviously, when you make videos, if the game doesn't exactly, if something bad happens, then you know you sometimes want to, you want to kind of change that a little bit. So I'm gonna go with high socks as well, and that's pretty much all you can get for that. But that's not really an issue. And then we can go on here, and there are some boots, but I'm not really too bothered about these boots. They've got some on here anyway that I don't know if you get them straight away or you unlock them in a boot pack. But I'm gonna go ahead and end my pro really quickly. I'm 21. That's my number. That's my birthday, obviously. Kit fit, I'm going to have tights, and I'm going to have long sleeves. You only have the EA gloves to start with, so I'm going to go with the black look. And sock height, I'm going to have that high. Boots, I'm I'm not really too sure what I'm going to be rocking to start with. Whatever looks nice, I think I'm going to go with that. Like the blackout boot look, I really like that. Anything to worry about here? Traits, we can't really put anything on at the moment, but this is my look I'm going for. Obviously works really nicely with the yellow kit, really contrasts nicely. I've got the captain's armband on, which obviously isn't correct because I'm not the captain. But that's something I'm going to be working towards on this career mode, is becoming the captain of Salzburg. And hopefully kind of going from there, getting called up to England. And then hopefully maybe getting a departure away from the club in the future, maybe a couple seasons down the line to a bigger club. Juventus would be the dream, obviously living in Buffon's era, taking over from him when he retires. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed the first episode of Career Mode. Let me know what you think. Remember, let me know if you want me to sim pre-season or you want me to actually play it, because that would be the next episode. If you want me to play it, then that would be the next episode. All 4 games will be played in that one episode. So it'll be quite a good length episode, maybe like 20-25 minutes long. And then if you don't want to, then I'll start with my league. I'll play the first 2 weekends of the league as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on channel notifications to keep up to date with any videos that will be coming out very soon. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.